something a bit different today. This isn't a joke. This isn't like a stand-up bit that I used to do. This is just a story. This is just something that happened to me yesterday. I've been feeling like lately a lot of life is just faffing about. There's stuff, there's goals I have, but oftentimes I just get into bed at the end of the day and I go, oh god, I was doing busy work. I was faffing about today, and that was yesterday, right? Because as you can see, I like my technology. I like computers. And I found a really good deal on a new monitor, and I'm like, oh, that'd be good. And I finally got it. Here it is. It's this one right here. Quite happy with it. But the original one I got it, and I didn't like it. It didn't look very good, and I'm like, damn it, I need to send this back. So I needed to send it back, but because it was a big, expensive object, Amazon, I couldn't just take it to a place and print out a receipt, a label for it. They wanted me to print it at home. Now, I don't have a printer. I don't know anyone who has a printer. They're expensive and annoying and they break and they're a pain in the bum, right? So then that made me realise, well, I'm going to have to faff about today for this. And so yesterday, I went to the library. I have, as it turns out, a local library near me. And it'd been a long time, but it was nice. It was nice and quiet. And I went in there and there was two wee elderly women at the front. They were very nice. And I went, hi, I need to print off something. They went, sure, just, sign up for a library card. And all that, and so I did. And I went on the computer, and they were old and they were slow. And I'm sure the computers weren't much better. But anyway, I went on the Amazon page, and I'll show you. I just went on my Amazon account, and you go. I found the page. There we go. But like I said, I was faffing about. So as I was doing this, I got an email from Amazon. They were like, "Hey, we are going to give you a replacement monitor." It was this one actually, but because it's quite expensive, we are going to give you a password. And you need to tell the delivery driver that password or he won't give you it, which I thought was quite exciting because it sounded like a spy movie, like he'd show up and be like, package, and I'd go, the golden goose flies at dawn, and he'd go, enjoy your computer. It wasn't, it was just 6 numbers. But anyway, so I was dealing with that, and then I tried to print this out, and I know how to use computers, so I did the old, got it up, and I did the old Control P, and then there's the page. And I pressed OK and stuff, and it didn't work. Something to do with the government network, council, blah, blah, blah. It didn't work. And so I went up to the lady's desk, and I'm like, it didn't work. Can you give me a hand? She went, sure, yeah, I'll come give you a hand, right? And so, of course, she came down. She tried the same thing as I did. It didn't work. And then she did something really interesting. I'm not bashing people for trying, elderly people for trying to use computers, but I do find it entertaining to see which way their brain goes. And so what she did is, once that didn't work, what she did is she surprised me when she used a shortcut. She knows the select all shortcut. She went Control A. She selected everything. And then she did Control C to copy everything. And then she opened a Word document, just like this here. And she pasted everything in. And kind of ended up with a page in front of her like this. Anyway. Now, she just demonstrated that she knows the select all shortcut, Control A. So she was like, right, that was a waste of time. Let's delete that all. So I thought, I should do Control A and then delete. Or maybe she do Control Z. Everybody knows Control Z, just to undo, get rid of everything. No, what she did is she went to the bottom and she started highlighting this one little line and then went up line by line. Now, my computer's really good, so it just zips up, right? But on these computers, it was going literally a line a second. There was like 80 odd pages, and I didn't want to be rude, but I went, you know what, maybe see if I just reach over and I go, and I just Control Z'd and got rid of everything. And her reaction was like, have you ever seen those videos of monkeys reacting to magic? And they're like, it was like that. Like she physically recoiled from the monitor. She was like, what the how'd you do that? Do you work for Microsoft? What the fuck? And I was like, no, don't worry about it. I'll take care of this, because another woman had just came in. She wanted to print off something as well. She went, all right, you take care of that. And so she went and helped that other wee lady. And I thought, there's lots of stuff I can do. You can right click on the image. You can go save image as. That wouldn't work because it was a government building. I even tried doing F12 to inspect the web element and find the actual images that way, see if that would work. No, none of it worked. So anyway, I go up to the desk and I'm like, sorry, I can't get this to work. And they just helped the woman print her stuff. And she went, no worries, I just helped her So I'll just do for you what I did for her. I'm like, perfect. She went, do you have your phone? I went, yeah, of course. And I got up the receipt and I had the little barcode right there. You know, there it is, lovely. And it says at the top, I'll cover my address, but it says at the top, you know, print label and instructions. Or it says email to a friend to print. And I was like, well, I can use that and I can email it straight to you and you can think it that way if you're comfortable with that. But she already decided what she was going to do. She was like, oh, no, I've got an idea. Give me your phone. And I was like, well, no, I could just screenshot it, you know. I could screenshot it and send you it that way. And she went, no. She went, put your phone on the table. And I was like, is this going to be a disappearing act? Is she going to fucking like smash into a piece? Is it going to be like that bit in The Prestige where he makes the budgie disappear? And then at the end of the movie, they show you all the fucking dead budgies. Spoilers for The Prestige, by the way. So she puts the phone on the table, scrolls down to the barcode, and then goes over it with her own phone and takes a picture of my own phone. Right, now I just want to reiterate before I move on that this is obviously a shipping label, right? So the idea is I want to print off a shipping label to go on the side of a box. This woman is just taking a picture of my phone with a picture of a shipping label on it. But that aside, right, see if you're going to take a picture of a document, I'll use my head as an example. Say my head is the document. You want it all like nice cropped in, like I'll edit, I'll like zoom in so you know what I mean, like that, right? So you want it like that. This woman, if my head is my phone, she took a picture kind of more like this. So it wasn't going to be great to start off with. So, you know, the printer chugs to life and out comes the print. She instantly goes, nah, it's not good enough. And I thought, oh, she's realised, right, you know, that isn't good enough for a shipping label. That's a bit silly, isn't it? No, she goes straight back to the printer, goes into settings, print, full colour. It's for a barcode, by the way. Prints it out, full colour, looks and goes, yeah, and then passes this to me. I just want to reiterate, right, this isn't a shipping label. This is a picture of a shipping label on somebody's phone, on a desk, in a picture that has been printed. In colour for some reason. And, you know, I love the willingness to help. I love the willingness to help. It was so there, and it's just the lack of logic that went into it is just baffling and kind of admirable to me. I think there is very much a part of me who would like to emulate this line of thinking. Like maybe, you know, next time I get a passport, I don't take a picture of myself. I just photocopy my own face and I send that in. But I just love the idea that, you know, that this would work. That I could put this on the side of the package and the guy at the post office wouldn't take one look at this and go, the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Remarkable. And it also has, see just the angle, see if I take a nice close up there? See just the angle and everything about it, it very much reminds me of those security apps that take a picture with a front facing camera when you open it up. And it's like a wee girl's dad just opened up their mobile phone. It's kind of got that same angle about it, you know. So I went to the library looking for a shipping label and I left with a very high resolution photograph of my own mobile phone. So anyway, I think Curry's is having a sale on printers soon, so I'll keep a little watch out for that.